Okay, so I have completed my building body paragraphs assignment. Now I've completed my intro conclusion assignment. I have all the pieces together to create my rough draft. Now remember, this essay is a 4-paragraph essay, and although we've kind of done it out of order, we have all the pieces to make an essay. So at this point, your job is to create a rough draft, as it says. Now this slide here is going to give you the information you need, but I thought I'd show you how to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a new tab. Okay, and when I open a new tab, I can see that I have the waffle hanging out here. This is really just all your Google apps. Okay, it's a way to access your drive. Okay, so if I click on the waffle, then I create a new document. Okay, I'm going to create a blank one, and I'm going to title it, if I click on it, I can change the title, Tiger Rising Rough Draft. Okay, and now I've got a blank document. Now it's important for me to go back and remember the order, right? So when we're looking at an essay, it goes introduction, then body paragraphs, then conclusion. So today in our assignment, we did the introduction paragraph. So I'm just going to go back to that assignment. I'm going to copy it. Okay, so I highlight that, and then I just use Control C. Okay, or you can use this menu here, but Control C is the easiest. So I'm going to highlight it all. This is my intro paragraph, Control C. I'm going to go back over to the document, and I'm just going to go Control V. Okay, and there's my intro paragraph. Okay, now what do I need? I need my body paragraphs, right? So body paragraphs will be found in your building body paragraphs assignment. Okay, I can do that by going over here to number 5. This says body paragraph number 1, body paragraph number 2. So I'm going to go and highlight my body paragraph number 2. Okay, again, Control C. I go back over to the document, Control V to paste it, and notice that those are different font sizes. We'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, so again, I'm going to go back to that building body paragraphs assignment where we created our body paragraphs. Now I'm looking for body paragraph number 2. It's right here. So I highlighted it. Now I'm just going to go Control C. Click on over to the rough draft document that I created. Control V pastes that in. Okay, now I'm going to need what's the last part? Intro, body 1, body 2, and then I need my conclusion. So that means I need to go back to our assignment that we did today. Intro and conclusion. I'm going to highlight the conclusion paragraph, Control C. I'm going to go back over to my assignment, Control V, and here it is. I've got my 4 paragraphs all in one place. Now, if I turn this in, it would make Mrs. Ely really grumpy, and we don't want to do that, right? So I'm going to highlight the entire thing. I'm going to choose a font for most, or a font size for most essays. For school, you're going to want them to be 12-point font. But now there's still all these different fonts. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to choose something clean and simple. I like the Alike one, or I don't want to do anything that's too complicated, like Arial's always a good one. But you're going to choose a pretty basic font. Miss Ely's getting kind of old. Makes it hard for her eyes to read them. Okay, and then now you're going to notice some of these things are bolded. I want them all to be either bolded or not bolded. Okay, so here's my essay. One thing to remember is, what do we do at the beginning of paragraphs? Always. We indent, right? So I'm going to take my cursor here, and I'm going to hit Tab. I'm going to take my cursor there. I'm going to hit Tab. Take the cursor here and hit Tab. And the same thing for the last paragraph. Okay. Now the last thing I'm going to want to do is, it's not necessary, but it's a good idea to highlight the whole thing. Come up here to the arrows for line spacing. And instead of double, I'm just going to do 1.5. Okay, and now I have my 4-paragraph essay. One when I turn in my final draft, all I'm going to need to do is copy all this and paste it into the assignment. All right.